Sasuke's real goal. Naruto 634 arose a couple questions, and overall it was just an onslaught on the Juubi, which in certain aspects it was cool, like the way they were combining the powers and everything. You have Sasuke with the Susanoo on top of the snake. A lot of the stuff looked cool, but at the same time it really just devalued the Juubi in my eyes, because to be honest with you, the Juubi, for this legendary creature that almost destroyed the world with a Sage of Six Paths had to show up and everything, he's been seemingly very easy to defeat. Now, I don't know if it's just been a game this whole time, since he's imperfect. I don't know what it is, but to be honest with you, the Juubi has not been living up to its name at all. Its legacy at all. And this chapter, once again, just display that they're just knocking it around. The three of them are doing whatever they can, whatever they want, and the Juubi is just biting the dust. And when Sasuke said, burn it down, which I'm going to talk about that in more detail in a minute, it just really showed you that the Juubi is just a pointless piece of crap at this point. It's like it's getting owned left and right. From last chapter, the Konoha 11 is beating tons of the little ones, and then the Juubi is just like trapped there, and they just got him, at point blank range. The Juubi has just been a letdown, and this chapter, once again, they just demolished the shit out of it, and the Juubi ain't what it is said to be. Now, I don't know if we're going to take another step and make it even more perfect, or whatever the case may be, but in order for the Juubi to live up to its name, it really needs to do something, because, yeah, it took out, Neji or whatever, but it really hasn't done, like, what it's said to do, continent shifting, all sorts of shit. I want to see some of that stuff. I want to see some of that. Now, I want to talk about Sasuke, his real goal, and overall just the vibe I'm getting from him. Now, I've been saying this for a couple chapters now, that Jugo just has this look of like, Sasuke, what are you really up to? What's going on? Or seemingly that he might know more than what, he's saying. Now, Sai says, what's his real goal? And Jugo replies, who knows? That really makes you think, okay, yo, maybe Sasuke is really just bullshitting everybody. Maybe this whole, I want to be Hokage is bullshit, and he's just pulling the wool. Maybe him and Orochimaru already planned all this. And the thing is, Naruto and Sakura are so gullible to want to believe this, that, to an extent, of course, that he can pull this off and make them think, yeah, he's back, when he's really pulling the wool over their eyes. There was something about Sasuke, the thing that he said, that really just made me think, yo, the evil hasn't left this kid's heart yet. And that's when he's there, and you get that full panel of his face, and he says, burn it down. That gives you that vibe of that old Sasuke from when, he was, like, going crazy, killing everything. And it really makes you think, is Sasuke really good? Is he really legitimately trying to protect the village and become Hokage? Or is that all just a facade, and he's pulling bullshit over everyone's eyes? I think that's a big possibility, and I think it's definitely not, at the very least, it's definitely not as clear-cut as it seems, as far as, like, I'm going to be Hokage and protect the village. I think there's way more than that for Jugo to constantly keep looking in this weird look, and then say, who knows, as far as what is Sasuke's goal. There is definitely a lot more than meets the eye, I think, with this whole Sasuke thing, and that's definitely going to lead onwards to something bigger, and possibly, who knows what him and Orochimaru planned, but it could be more battles to come, and Sasuke might not be on the good side. It's possible that when he said he's going to be Hokage, and he said he's going to protect the village, he means by any means necessary. That whole burn it down line just really gave me that, is that really a good Sasuke vibe? Or is that a, So, Sasuke and his intent and everything, there's something very, very off, and this chapter displayed it even further when, he's giving this vibe off, and Jugo's saying things like that, and even Sai is looking at him from a weird angle, like, yo, what's with this guy? I can't put my finger on him. There's something up. So, I'm interested to see where that's going to go. That was one of the elements of the chapter that I did really, caught my interest, and I thought it was done pretty interestingly. It's like, yo, where's Sasuke going with this? The whole thing, like I said, with the Juubi, I just wasn't really, like, it was cool, and it looked cool and everything, but to just see the Juubi getting his ass kicked left and right from everybody, it's really making me devalue and not really appreciate the Juubi, because where's his full potential? Where's this guy that is said to, like, just destroy everything? I want to see that Juubi. Show me that Juubi, not this splitting in millions of pieces and getting swiped around like little Majin Boos or something. I want to see the Juubi that is going to kill millions. So that part of the chapter was, some of the, that was some of the gist of the chapter. Then the Sakura stuff. Now, Sakura, this is a role where I do accept, and that this is a role, because people think that I really just have this hatred of Sakura when I've clearly said I'm not one of those, die Sakura, I hate you type of people. I think that the role that she's playing right now is actually pretty legit as far as she's doing what Tsunade did during the Pain Invasion, and she's going to keep on giving everyone chakra and healing them. That's a good role for her because she's helping out in a major way, and at the same time is not giving this fallacy of her being, something that she's ultimately not, as far as, I'm taking down Juubi, next I'm going after Madara. It's giving her a legitimate role, and I like that. I think that this was a perfect, nice little role. She's helping out everyone, and at the same time, it looks legit. Makes sense. The 3-year, chakra that she's been storing up, she can use that to heal everyone in the village. So it makes sense, and I accept this role. And again, for the final time, I'm going to say this. I don't hate Sakura. She's not my favorite character or my favorite female, but I don't hate her. Let's move on from that, shall we? The end of the chapter was one of the most interesting things where I kind of foresaw this coming, where Orochimaru, I said either Orochimaru was planning something or maybe he's on his way to Tsunade. And for him to say that way, it kind of just came off as a little bit as like, yo, you're still that evil bastard, and I can see it in you. He says like, Tsunade, you're not in good shape, huh? And it's just like, what is he going to do now? Is he going to annihilate them? Is he going to help heal them? He has Karin with him, so it's a possibility he's going to go heal them. But it just really makes you think, what is his overall objective? We don't have any clear objective of what Orochimaru's up to. Has he gone good now? What is his overall objective? And things like this, where he's arriving at Tsunade, if he heals her and heals all the Kages, which first of all, if he heals them, they're going to just arrest his ass. It's like, yo, where do you think you're going? Yo, get your snake ass over here. So if he heals them, it's like, I'm not sure where he's going to go with that. It's a possibility that he's trying to be maybe Sasuke's right-hand man while Sasuke arises in power and then eventually take over Sasuke. That's a possibility. Other than that, like, I don't see a true objective at this particular point and a true motive for Orochimaru. He's not a good guy. It's Orochimaru. He's killed tons of people just for the sake of his research. He's not going to just change around and like, I love the world. No. So, in due time we'll get this. But that was interesting that now we're going to start seeing a little bit more of what's been going on with Orochimaru. And put some of this war stuff to the side for a second as far as like with the whole Juubi thing. Overall thoughts of the chapter, it was okay. The whole thing with the Juubi, the problem I'm having with it is that I feel as though the Juubi isn't fighting back. We ain't seen Sasuke or Naruto losing a ligament fighting the Juubi. We ain't seen them getting, their asses kicked, which you're supposed to see that when you're fighting a legendary creature like the Juubi. So that was one of my main problems with it. But we do get some arising suspicions even further regarding Sasuke and his motives. That ending with Orochimaru arriving at Tsunade, what is his plans? Is he actually going to have Karin heal them, or is he going to try to obliterate them right then and there, the rest of the Kage? If he does that, that shit is going to get even more crazy and darker. We'll finally get an idea of what, where he's going with this. For me personally, I'd prefer to see Orochimaru go over there and just wipe out the Kages before they can heal themselves, or before Tsunade can heal everyone. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. That's what I want to see Orochimaru do. But we don't know what he's trying to do as far as his overall objective. Interesting stuff as well at the end. And I think I like the Sakura a bit now that she's using her powers to heal everyone, kind of like Tsunade. It makes more sense this way for Sakura. It makes a lot more sense this way. Give this one 3 out of 5. Good. Nothing really like driving me crazy. I did like the parts where they were combining the powers and everything. Like, it looked really freaking beast, but it's also making the threat look a little bit on the mess side. So hopefully the Juubi gets some crazy shit. And also, where the hell's Madara? Like, yo, you're gonna really sit there while the Juubi just gets chopped to pieces? One of your overall goals and objectives to revive the Juubi? What's up with that, Madara? Come on. Hashirama ain't worth that much, goddammit. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for the Juubi hopefully coming back with a vengeance and like start slaughtering again, because right now things are looking shaky with that. And again, answer to any of my questions. What is Sasuke's real goal at this point? What is Orochimaru's real goal at this point? And are you satisfied with Sakura pretty much, having a role as far as as the medic now? Now she's playing the legit medic for the entire Shinobi Alliance, and I think that that's a very good role for her. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.